Sporting and Soul, how are you? We're here to do the Throwback 30s, which are actually 30 past project pans that the Fantastic Ladies have done. So this is a year-long project, started May 16th, 2019 to May 16th, 2020. Like I said, this is 30 products. So I'm going to try to go through this very quickly so that I'm trying to see how the light is not glaring in my glasses. Maybe like this, I don't know. So let's get started. If you see me looking up, because I'm looking at my laptop, because I was too lazy to write these things down. So here we go. So number one is the 12 Pans of Christmas. And for that, I chose 5 golden rings. I have a pile of stuff and they're just piled in front of me. I didn't even put them in a container. So for the 5 golden rings, I chose Stila and Kitten Karma. This is their glitter, glitter in Kitten Karma. So that's 5 golden rings. And for 50 Shades of Panning, I chose something from Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. This is their old one. I got this one at Marshall's. And for that, I will be choosing Silk Teddy. And I will swatch Silk Teddy for you. So there it is. And let me share it out because I will be wearing it as a highlighter. So there it is. That's Silk Teddy. And for 7 Deadly Pans, the 7 Deadly Pans, the point of 7 Deadly Pans is you choose 7 Deadly Sins. I chose Vanity. And for Vanity, like I said, everything's just thrown in front of me. For Vanity, the color is purple. And for that, I chose Tarte's Marajuka Sea Brightener Eye Treatment. This is brand new. It still has the plastic on it, so no need to measure or even show that. And the next one is Let's Get Naked. And for Let's Get Naked in the Naked Basics palette, I've chosen, my palette is literally falling apart. I've chosen Naked 2, which is this one right here. Let's see if it will show up on my skin. I did a heavy swatch, so let's see. So there it is. There it is. I'll be using it as a transition shade. So that's Naked 2 from the Naked palette. That was Let's Get Naked, and my computer wants to go to sleep. And for the A to Z palette, I'm sorry, for Project A to Z, which I'm already doing stuff. This is an ongoing project right now. This product that I'm choosing for this Throwback 30s is not in my current A to Z project pan. But for that, I chose this Naturally Inspired Country Rose Body Butter. Let me tell you, I am in love with this body butter, okay? I'm in love with it. I smell it every day. Before I put it on, sometimes while I'm cleaning my room, I just open it and smell it just because I love the scent so much. And I don't know if you can even, there you go. You can kind of see where I am with it. It's still pretty full, but I will be using that up. I mean, I have a year. Next we have Birthstone Beauty. And for Birthstone Beauty, I chose the best month of the year, March, the year a queen was born. And March's birthstone is Aquamarine. And for Aquamarine, I chose this Black Radiance Lid Glitz in the color Paparazzi. And so there it is. That's what it looks like. There it is. These do not go on as thick as the Stila glitters go on, but I still really, really like these. And next we have Budget Beauty. And for Budget Beauty, I chose the Garnier Skin Active Clearly Brighter Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 15 Brightening and Smoothing Daily Moisturizer. So there we are. That's what that is. That's for Budget Beauties. And for Cupid's Bow was a Valentine's Day project. For Cupid's Bow, You chose something pink or something that had to do with Valentine's Day or something red, something like that. And for Cupid's bow, I chose this Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. This is a deluxe sample size. This is 30 mils or 1 fluid ounce. I got this in the Sephora Favorites box sometime last year. So that's that. And then the next one is Destination Pan. This had something to do with somewhere you want to go, or you bought something somewhere or something like that. And for Destination Pan, I chose this Brazilian Touch hand cream by Sol Janeiro, because when I think of Brazil, I think of tropical, and when I think of tropical, I think about back home for me, which is Jamaica. So that is where I also got this in the same Sephora Favorites box that the previous thing was in. Okay, and then we have Disney animated films. For that, I chose Moana. And for Moana, I chose... Excuse me while I go through things because I'm losing things. I am going to pause you. I'm back. Okay, so for Moana, I chose this shade that was in a Wet n Wild 6-pan palette, eyeshadow palette called California Roll. And this is what the shade looks like. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. You can focus. It's a really pretty shade. I'm going to swatch it with a clean finger. And that is what the shade looks like. Okay, next we have Disney Princess, which you guys know I will always choose Tiana as my Disney Princess. And for my Disney Princess, I chose this Lancome Nutrix Royale Body Intense Lipid Repair Cream. There, that is. This is deluxe sample size. It's 2 fluid ounces, so shouldn't be a problem getting through that. I always say that, and it's usually the simplest things that I never finish. Next, we have... Just scrolling down my computer. You can see my fat double chin. Next we have Drop 10 Before Summer, which is a project that is currently going on. However, what I have chosen is not in this project. I am currently panning a pack of these. This is not the same one. This is a brand new pack. The one I'm currently panning has, I think, only 1 or 2 uses left out of this, and I won't start this one until I finish that one. But this one is First Day Beauty's Facial Radiance Pads. Help exfoliate, tone, and brighten. I use these after I wash my face to tone my face. So that's what that looks like. I really like them. I do. And this has 10 pads inside of it. Okay, next after that we have Every Day is a Holiday. And for that holiday, I chose a Jamaican holiday, actually. I chose National Heroes Day. And for the National Heroes Day, I chose the hero who has been my hero ever since I was a little girl. And it's Nanny of the Maroons. And if you guys ever want to learn about a badass woman, read up the history of Nanny of the Maroons in Jamaica. And learn how she led an army and evaded the British and evaded, oh my gosh, her story is amazing. But for Nanny of the Maroons, I chose this Wander Beauty eye mask. I seem to have a million of them. And so I chose that one for Every Day's a Holiday. For that, after that, Fall for You. Now, Fall for You is this Nikkei Galaxy nail polish. If you guys have watched my project pens before, you know that this was in, I believe I had this in the either the Cupid's Bow project pan or the Budget Beauties project pan. I'm really struggling to get through this video because my daughter decided to bless the rest of us with a cold. And I need to sneeze. Hold on. Sorry about that. So, I'm going to apologize if there's lots of pauses in this video. It's because I am a sneezing and coughing wreck right now. So, fall for you should be some products that you absolutely love. And, excuse me, I absolutely love this Nika K Galaxy glitter nail polish. I'm back. I'm sorry. And next is Fire and Ice. You chose a product for the colors Fire or the color Ice. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back. For Drop 10 Before Summer, the product was supposed to be this L'Oreal HIP, which stands for High Intensity Pigments Blendable Blushing Cream in the shade Enamored. And it's a cream blush. That's what it looks like. And I will swatch it. And you guys can see what it looks like. Let me share it out a little bit so you can see what it would look like on my skin tone. So that's that. And for Fire and Ice was actually the facial radiance pads. I am so sorry about that. That was my fault because I'm sick and all my kids are sick. Every single one of them is sick right now. I am going crazy. And those who know I have a lot of children. Okay, for Golden Girls project just ended 2 days ago. It just ended 2 days ago. So what I did was one of the products that I did not finish in that project, I decided to just pop it right back in because I just want to finish it. And this is Rihanna's collaboration with MAC before she had her Fenty Beauty. As you can see, the bottom of this is what I have left in this. So I'm really close, and I really just want to finish it up because I love. It's basically a Ruby Woo gloss. Basically, that's basically what it is. Okay. I'm sorry. For Harry Potter, I chose Golden Snitch, and for that one, I chose ColourPop's Millionaire, and that is Millionaire, and swatched out. I love this shadow. I've only owned 3 of ColourPop's shadows, and I've only owned 3 of their Super Shock shadows. I would love to try one of their pressed shadow, but I'm on a no-buy, so I guess I won't be trying that anytime soon. After that, it's the Heavy Metal, and for Heavy Metals, I chose in this Beauty Treats glitter cream type of eyeshadow thing. I chose this first shade right here. I've used it once. That's not a dip per se. It's just when you use it, it looks like that. But I don't anticipate this taking me so long because I think the pans are kind of shallow. And it doesn't have any information on the back. I think the pans are kind of shallow, so I don't anticipate this taking me so long. I love glitter, as you can tell by my choices, so these things shouldn't take me long. Next, for Justice League, I chose Aquaman. And for Aquaman, I chose Dr. Jart Water Fuse Hydro Sleep Mask. This was also in that same Sephora Favorites box that those other products were in. I've never used a Dr. Jart's product before, so I'm interested to... I've never even opened it before. This is my first time opening it. It doesn't really have a smell. Yeah, so there's that. And for lip service, I chose this MAC Zac Posen's lipstick in Dangerously Red. It leans more pinkish than red. When I purchased it, I was expecting more of a red thing. I purchased this from Marshall's. So I didn't know what it looked like before I purchased it, and I was expecting like a true red, and it's more of a pinkish. I'm gonna swatch it on my thumb here so you guys can see. It's more pinkish than red. And honestly, the reason that I'm panning this is because, as you can see, this is not the usual shape of a MAC lipstick. And when it's in my drawers with all my other MAC lipsticks, I just don't like the fact that they're not all the same. It's kind of a rectangle and the rest are bullet lipsticks, and it annoys me. So I'm going to pan this. Also, I'm annoyed by the fact that it wasn't a red like I was expecting. I love pink lipsticks, but this isn't when I wear a pink lipstick, I don't usually wear this shade of pink. I feel another sneeze coming on. Give me a second. All right, so next we have Marvel Avengers, and for that I chose Black Panther, except so I had chosen an eyeliner, but it decided to go AWOL on me, and it's going to pop up after I do this video. So instead, I'm putting in this, this is L'Oreal Maybelline. L'Oreal. Looks like L'Oreal's handwriting. Yes. L'Oreal Infallible Lacquer Liner 24 Hour in the shade Blackest Black. And that's where I am. It looks like that because it was starting to get dry, and I just took a toothpick and mixed it around, and now it's good as new. And so that's where I am. I'm hoping to finish it in the next year. Okay. And then after that, I have, that's from Marvel Avengers, Black Panther. And then Mean Girl quotes. I decided to choose the quote on Wednesdays we wear pink. And for that, I chose this Bolero Hibiscus and Pink Clay Face Wash. And I got this at Dollar Tree. This Bolero line at Dollar Tree, I really, really like. Like, it just does not seem like it's a dollar store product. I really, really, really like these Bolero products. I've never tried the face wash, but I'm excited to try. Next, we have Movie Madness, and for Movie Madness, I chose Dancehall Queen, which is a Jamaican classic dance hall movie. And if you know the dance hall scene, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I really apologize, I'm sneezing a lot. For the Dance Hall Queen Movie Madness, I chose Dance Hall Queen, which is a movie from the 90s. And I chose, when I think of Dance Hall Queens, I think of the Dance Hall Queens, not only their clothes perfect, not only is their makeup perfect, not only is their body perfect, but also their hair is perfect. And so one way to make your hair perfect is black castor oil. So this is in a Red Label wine bottle, but this is not Red Label wine in here. When I was last in Jamaica, and I told my mother-in-law that I wanted some black castor oil, she called one of her friends who called one of her friends who knew a guy whose mother made black castor oil from scratch. And the only container they had at the time was a Red Label wine bottle. So this one is an authentic, made from scratch Jamaican black castor oil, and it stinks. You can tell this was made in the country. It does not smell like the ones that you buy at the store. The ones you buy at the store are fragranced, so it doesn't have that natural smell. Yeah. So in this bottle of Red Label wine is black castor oil. You can see how thick it is. You can really see how thick that is. Okay, so that was for Dance Hall Queen, which was my movie Madness. After that, we have, I've gone through quite a bit of this. The Panning Games. This Panning Games was a project that I never did. But for the Panning Games, I chose this moisturizing foot mask. Again, I got this from the Dollar Tree. I tried a foot mask for the first time a couple months ago, and I was shocked. I did not expect it to work, and it worked so wonderful. But I tried the Tony Moly brand. This one I got at Dollar Tree. This one says it's a moisturizing foot mask, so I will try this and let you guys know what I think of it. And that was for Panning Games. And then for Peep and Pan, I've decided to choose 30 uses out of one of these highlighters in this Profusion palette. I got this palette maybe 2 years ago at a Five Below, which is a store here in the US where everything in the store is $5 or less, which is why it's called Five Below. And I've decided I'm going to go for this one in the bottom middle, and that one I am looking to use it 30 times. So each time I use it, I will document it, and my goal for that is just to use that 30 times because I've had it for a long time. After that, that was for Peep and Pan. After that is Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. And the song I chose, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree Project Pan, was about choosing a Christmas song and then a product that goes along with a Christmas song. So the Christmas song I chose is I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. The kids and I harass their daddy every Christmas by playing that song non-stop. So for I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas, I chose gray, the color that I think a hippopotamus is. And for that, I have this Makeup Forever Step 1 primer. And so that one is for Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. And for the next one, project number 27 is Rolling Perfume Roulette. I forgot that product. I'll let you guys know the next time. It is La Vie Est Belle perfume sample. You guys already know what the little perfume samples is, and that's La Vie Est Belle. I'm sorry I don't have it to show. Okay, and for Skin is In, I chose another foot mask from the Dollar Tree, but this one is the exfoliating one. Okay, so the previous one was a moisturizing one. As you can see, it's kind of bluish green. And this one is the exfoliated one, which is red. Okay, that's for Skin is In. And next we have Throwing Shade. And Throwing Shade is the way that project works is that you choose 3 palettes. And so for 3 weeks, each week, for 3 weeks, you use one of those palettes for the whole week. And then the 4th week of the month, you incorporate all of the palettes in that 4th week. Well, I decided that that's too much for a month for me. So I've decided to choose just one product. So for May, I'll be using the BH Cosmetics Special Occasion palette. And I'm going to tell you why this palette ticks me off. BH Cosmetics put this out as a limited edition palette. So I got this years and years ago when they used to have, I don't know if they still do. I don't shop much there anymore, and I haven't shopped there all year, obviously, because I'm on a no-buy. They used to do, like, you would have these, they would call them steals. So they would have a palette and a brush set. And the way they made it was like buying the palette and the brush set was so much cheaper than buying either thing by itself. So I probably paid like $10 or $12 for the palette and a full brush set, which I still have. And they said it was limited edition, and it wasn't. They still had it on their site for years, so that annoyed me. But this is what this is what the palette looks like. I've taken this blush out, and it's actually in one of my Z palettes, as well as one of these shadows. I believe I've already used up that shadow. So I still have this blush that's not here, and it is still untouched. It's just in a Z palette. So for the rest of May, I'm going to be using this palette. As you can see, I have lots of choices of eyeshadows, as well as lots of choices in blushes. So that's for Throwing Shade. And the very, very last product in this project is Turn and Burn. And Turn and Burn project is something to be like either sample sizes or one-use products. Something that you know you can use rather quickly. I'm sorry, either sample sizes or one-use products. Is that what I said? Something that you know you can use quickly. And for that, I chose something that was in my Cupid's Bow Project Pan that I never even touched the entire time. And this is a Tarte Lifted Mascara. This is a deluxe sample size. And so, yeah, those are my 30 choices for the Throwback 30s. Thank God Jessica made this a year-long project pan, because some of these things will take me a while, as well as all the other projects I'm doing. Thank you once again for watching. I'm sorry this video was so long. It was a lot of products to go through, and I rambled and I sneezed a lot. Thank you. As always, I'm Poetic in Soul. You stay beautiful inside and out, and always keep the poetry in your soul. I love you. Like and subscribe. Bye-bye.